Divine day, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my quick and easy everyday makeup look using just affordable drugstore products. So if you guys would like to know how I do my makeup every single day, keep watching. Alright guys, so just to start my routine, I always go ahead and put some petroleum jelly on my lips first thing. So typically I do my normal skin prep. If you guys don't know what my normal skin prep routine is, I will link the video to that above. Just my skincare routine. Jumping right in, first I have my primer. Just ignore how dirty this primer is, but I've been using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer. For an everyday wear, I actually rarely ever put any products or foundation like that on this top of my face or the bottom of my face. It's typically I just like to focus it on the center of my forehead and under my eyes, as well as the temple area, because that's where most of the products that I'm applying will be anyways. Obviously the next step is going to be brows. I used to be actually a full-blown like drawn-on brow girly. I loved the way that my brows look when they're super thick and filled in. However, I wanted to grow my brows out and kind of switch over to the bushy brow look, which I don't know, I tried to do that last year, didn't like the look on me, but this year, I don't know, for some reason, I just think it suits me a lot better. I was using the Soap Brow from e.l.f. However, I hate this product. I don't know if I'm allergic to it, but it like burns the perimeter of my brows every time I use it, where it's like itchy throughout the day. They would also turn white in a few hours, and I would have to like rub my finger across my brow to like push it back in and like warm up the wax a little bit so that it could all like, you know, be more uniformed. So I'm back to the trusty old got to be
thing they can do just to make sure that they silence you. Fuck it, I'll speak my true thing, too valuable. Look, yeah, I feel like the road to liberation been a long one. I just write these songs cause it's been weighing on me and I need it.
Alright, and I just leave it at that. I don't fill it in or anything like that. I just like to leave them like this so that they can look as natural as possible. Before I do my concealer, I like to do my blush, just so that when I blend out my concealer afterwards, it just smoothly blends the transition between blush to my under eyes. Another e.l.f. product, this one though I love, unlike the Soap Brow. This is the Putty Blush. I can't remember, but it's like the darkest red shade that they have. I know now they have so many more, but when I bought this, it was literally just the red shade and I think 2 other shades. But I've been really dying to try a more orange one, but the way that this has lasted me, it's been a year and I'm like slowly making my way through, so this is gonna last me forever, and I don't know if I should buy another blush product because I'm not sure if I'll see that much of a difference. Like this and the orange one, obviously they have different like undertones and stuff, but I don't know. And then I also like to dust a little bit on the tip of my nose. I started doing this last winter. I just love the frostbitten look, so I just, you know, do a little bit right here, especially with the nose ring. I don't know, I just feel like they complement each other, and like, how do I say this? Like, my nose is, well, was one of my least favorite features on my face. However, now like with the blush, I feel like it just draws enough attention to it, and it just like, it looks cute. I don't know, I love it. Next is the concealer I've been using since day one. This is the Fit Me Maybelline concealer. I stick to this one literally year round. It just really depends on what color I use, depending on if it's the summer or the winter, because in the winter time I prefer to use one with a colder undertone, in the summer I use one with a more orangey undertone, but they're really, in my opinion, they're the exact same color. This is the cool tone one, the color 50, and then the other one that I use is 52. I think it's 52 or 48, one of the two, and it's just basically the same exact color but a different tone. This is so bad, but I actually do not even wet my beauty blenders anymore, and it shows. Like, this is the state of the tip of my beauty blender, and it's so nasty. I do have to wash it often because all that caked up product on the end causes pilling of my concealer. So I also find taking it in closely on the sides of my nose gives it like a slight contour or like a slimming effect without actually using contours, because I still have yet to find a way to use contour without making it look like too much. Like, I'm just not good with it yet. I do have to experiment a little bit, probably try a few different products and find what's best for me, but that is just a skill I don't have yet.
I just wanna smile again. I just need good news. I need some soul food, yeah. I just wanna smile.
Then just to set that all down, I use the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium Deep or 30. I don't bake or anything. I literally just use this to press the products into each other.
Sirens and the boys in the blue asking for my license and my paperwork. I was shaking in the whip, prayed up to God that this car wouldn't be my coffin. Left nauseous, sick to my stomach, bro.
I like a really dramatic under eye and like lash line, so I do go in and tight line with some eyeliner. This doesn't have a name on it anymore, but I feel like this one is the e.l.f. one. I've also used a Kat Von D one. I don't see much of a difference in the brands, whether they cost a lot or not, so I really just use anything. Like after this one, I also got like this Wet n Wild one for like it was like $1.99 for this whole stick. So as soon as this one's done, which she won't finish for a long time, honestly, eyeliners, when you only use them to tightline, last forever. But when this one's done, I'm moving on to the Wet n Wild one.
Scream it out, but the system only ever.
Right now I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Fix, but she's almost out, and yes, it was a good setting spray, but not good enough for me to be loyal to it. So as soon as this finishes, I am going to be looking for a new drugstore one. I saw somebody post, like it was like in like an aerosol can. It was like Revolution or brands that you could get at the drugstore, like Shoppers Drug Mart, and it started with an R and it was a spray, and my Shoppers didn't have it. Again, because I don't put makeup on the rest of my face, I just focus it on this. Typically I do have like a set of cluster lashes on, or I'll just put on actual falsies, which is why when it comes to my mascara, I just go for a cheap one. I also have the telescopic one, but I don't have the waterproof one, so maybe that's why, but I felt like it flaked a little bit. So at that point I was like, I'm not about to spend good money if all these mascaras are gonna act the same. So right now I have this Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. This was literally like $3.99. Because I typically only put it on my bottom lashes since I usually have lashes on. Today I do not, so I will be using it on top and bottom. Either way, the results to me look the same as any other mascara that I've ever used, so price, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. And I prefer a clumpy look, like a clumpy, messy kind of look on my lower lash line. Like I just like a lot of attention on the lower lashes, honestly. For the last step, I just go ahead and add like a metallic, either silver or gold, to my inner corner and the tip of my nose. Summertime, lean more towards like a bronzy gold color, and then in the wintertime, I lean more towards like a goldy silvery color, just because it adds more for like that like frosted effect. So just a Morphe palette, even though the Morphe has rubbed off.
Watching some news source telling us it's still cases. What a sad day. Matter of fact, what a sad year. This is 10 times worse than the past years. Got racism running rampant, but the racism been happening. This ain't nothing new. Drop, can you hear us now to expose the truth? The government never cared what we living through. We screaming out black lives, but they yelling blue.
No way. No way. And then last but definitely not least, we have my lip combo. So to line my lips, I'm currently using, what is this? Rimmel London's Exaggerated Waterproof Eye Definer. I like this because it comes with the smudge tool. Obviously you smudge out your liner, but because I use it on my lips, it's really good for like blending it out so it gives a more puckered look. I used to use Rimmel, yeah, this is also a Rimmel lip liner. Yeah, but I didn't like it just because it stayed creamy. It never really dried down. It never really dried down, but I like to use the waterproof eyeliner because I know no matter how many times I reapply my lip gloss, it won't move. And then, like I said, blending that out with the sponge tool that's on the other side. Then I go in with my NYX Butter Glosses. I use the colors Tiramisu and Caramels. One is like a darker brown, and then the other one is a pinky color. Honestly, I just picked these based on like this one matched my top lip perfectly, this one matched my bottom lip perfectly, but when I wore them separately, like it didn't really look right. This one was a little bit too pink in my opinion, and this one was a little bit too bold. I usually just try and keep my makeup all natural since I'm used to clear, so having such a dark color every single day, I just wasn't used to it. Alternatively, when I'm not using the NYX butter glosses, I'm using the NYX like lip oil in, what's it called? I actually haven't seen it in a minute. I threw it into one of my little party bags, and I'll see it the next time I decide to use that bag. I don't even know which bag it's in. This is why I have to have so many lip glosses, because I will literally just lose them all. I just mixed these two.
I need some soul food, yeah. I just wanna smile. I need good news, yeah. I need soul food, yeah.
All right, and that is how I achieve my everyday look. This is honestly super quick and easy for classes in the morning. I got 3 8:30s this year, or this semester, so I'm definitely up and out very fast in the mornings, and I can get this done in about 5 to 15 minutes depending on, you know, how much time I put between my products. But yeah, it's nice, simple, and easy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye. And I might still get capped like